Thank you for watching the United Kingdom Speedrunner Gathering. Normally, we are a 2-day speedrunning marathon held 4 times a year in Glasgow, Scotland, but due to the situation with COVID-19, we're bringing you 3 days of exciting speedruns from the comfort of our own homes to yours. And we are raising money to support Crisis, a charity supporting people out of homelessness for good. They achieve this through education, training and support with housing, employment and health. And 90% of your donations will go towards supporting Crisis, and 10% will go towards helping UKSG support future events. Here's a little bit more about what they do in their own words. Over 200,000 households in England are experiencing the worst forms of homelessness, including sleeping on our streets, drifting from sofa to sofa, or stuck in unsuitable temporary accommodation like B&Bs far away from their support networks. And that means that on any given night, 1 in 185 people are without a home. And since the pandemic began, over 33,000 people across Great Britain have been helped into emergency accommodation by Crisis. They're a really fantastic charity. It's for a really worthy cause, so please do make sure you get those donations in. Without further ado, though, I'm going to hand it over to Argick, who's running Glyph any %. Argick, take it away.
Thank you very much, Huds. Yes, hello everybody. A massive thank you to every single one of you who has donated to Crisis here. You have unlocked this bonus game here. This is Glyph, a new indie game that was released last month here. It's Sonic, but not quite Sonic. Okay, I'm kidding. It's not Sonic at all. The character's a ball, though, so it counts as a little bit, right? Just to let you know, what we have done is there are cosmetics in the game here. You can change how the character looks, or you can change the trail that is beside them. I was doing some practice there. We unlocked the rainbow trail, so we're going to have a wonderful rainbow following us all throughout the stage here. But without further ado, we're going to jump into the run here. Timing does not start until we skip the cutscene and have control after the tutorial here. I will let you know when that begins. But yeah, just a quick synopsis of the game here. This is Aobi. He is a giant beetle here who has a magical gem that is going to stick it in a power slot and is going to build Glyph. Literally going to build us, and we're going to start the run here. This is a 3D platformer collectathon style game where we're going to go through and we're going to do lots of puzzles and try and finish the game as quickly as we can. We can see here the giant, what do you call them, pylons, that's the word, is coming up and they're about to build us. And then there we go, that's where we start. This is where we come out. So we're going to have our rainbow here, hopefully, if it's remembered at the end of the save file. But we are going to skip the tutorial here, and then I will give you the countdown for the timer. So, as we come through here, and now we do that, I have the rainbow, that's cool. And get ready. So, counting down. When we hear the little boom, that's when we go. So start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. So now we have our lovely rainbow here, and we've skipped the tutorial. Thankfully, the tutorial is not included in the timing here, but the idea is that we are going to go through and we are going to build the world around us. The way this works is simple. We need more of those power gems there. If we can get more of those gems, we can build more of the world. The idea is to purify that giant red crystal that's in front of us there. And I don't want to fly off the edge of the world because that's a bad idea. But we've got our little friend Aobi there telling us, this is the world. This is what you need to do. You need to jump into these portals, find the keys, find the coins, and find the gems. So the keys here will allow us to activate the portal and finish the level. The coins are needed to unlock other levels, and if you get all the coins in a given level, you are given an artifact. The artifacts are used to do special time trial levels, and those are important for 2 reasons. 1, they're fast. 2, they also give us 3 gems if we complete them in the quickest possible time. So we need around, I think it's around 30 odd gems to actually finish the game here. So there is level 1 done. That is Sunlit Dunes. And I totally forgot to start my own timer, but there we go. As we get to go through here. So we're going to run down into the next level here, into the crossroads. We open it up, we go in. It has a wonderful soundtrack through here. You'll hear the soundtrack through picking up the keys, basically. It's a dynamic soundtrack as we go through the game. The more keys we pick up, the more stuff we have. But yeah, so we're going to grab all the stuff here. And you can see it's a very visual game as well. I already missed one of them, which is grand. So I'm just going to about turn, grab it, because we need all the coins to finish. But the way the game works here is you have a single jump, a double jump if you land on any green surface, and the ability to fly. Your ability to fly is refreshed alongside your ability to single jump when you hit the ground. If you land on the green stuff, your power to double jump is refreshed alongside, well, basically being able to go really far and really fast is pretty fun. So we're going to run our way through here. You can see just landing over the area here. The best thing I like to think about this game is you want to stay up and work your way down rather than being down and trying to work your way up. And we don't cross the rainbow here. That's not what we want to do. So up to get our gem, up to get that. I missed the gem, so we can just go down the bottom there, fly off to the portal, and away we go. But yeah, they did a fantastic job on the soundtrack here. Dynamic based on how many keys you have through a level. And we just get to run our way through as we get to go in. So that is Crossroads. This is area number 1. So we're going to head over into the Titan's base now. The base of the Titan. But yeah, we want to get... The game is really fun. The game is fantastic. There are 80 plus levels, but you're not going to even see a fraction of them because this is an any percent speedrun. There is a 100% speedrun as well, which is a significantly harder speedrun because 1, you need to get every single item. 2, there are hidden avatar items that we are not collecting at the moment. And we'll have to get them later on. So I'm missing a gem, but that's because we're going to do our first death warp in the run here. Going to avoid the key because we don't need to grab it right now. Because every time we die, we reset the key and we have to go pick it up again. So rather than doing that, we're just going to go through about turn. This is why we did our death warp here. And we just double jump and fly our way over. Recharge our double jump because we landed on the green. You can see by looking at Glyph here. I almost called Glyph Aobe. Aobe's the big one. Glyph is the small one. As long as you're glowing green, you still have the double jump available to you. And the other cool thing as well is if you accidentally roll off a platform and you still have your jump available, you still get to use it. So it's like you can roll off, do a single jump, into double jump, and away you go. It's fantastic. But we're going to go into our first avatar level now. So those are 3 standard levels that have, as I said, the coins, the artifacts, and the gems. We're now going to go use one of our artifacts here in this time-worn tablets level. These, I call them artifact levels. They are time trial levels. We need to get to the end as quickly as we can. In this case, 25 second gives us a gold, 30 second gives us a silver, 40 second gives us the bronze. We want to, of course, get the gold, because if we get the gold, it gives us 3 gems. So we just head off the side of these. As long as you head off the glowy platforms, it recharges everything. So it recharges your single jump, your double jump, and your glide. And away we go into the portal there, finishing 18 seconds, nice and easy. But this is, of course, only Warp Room 1. We're about to go unlock Warp Room 2 now. And the idea of the route for any percent here is we do all the early levels and grab everything that we can. So we don't need to grab them in the later levels, which is significantly harder. We just plop the gems in the little container there, summons up more of the world. If you want to know more about the world and why it is the way it is, then you may have to play the game yourself. Available on Steam and Switch as we go into our next level here. Loving the rainbow. We do have the rainbow trail. Unlocked it before the run, so why not? Let's go through. Nice big level here. All about the routing and how you get the coins. You want to try and minimize the amount of doubling back on yourself. You want to minimize the amount of dying and minimize the amount of height that you get. Very easy to launch yourself across the stage unintentionally, which is a little bit of a pain in the butt. But while we are grabbing these... Oh, that's not good. The angle is, of course, super important. If you land on the wrong angle, the game will just send you flying somewhere. And we got to go through. One piece of tech we are going to get to see later on in one of the levels is basically wall climbing. We get to climb walls using Glyph's ability to jump off any surface, basically. Any surface that isn't sand. Sand is lava in this game. The floor is lava. Do not touch it or you blow up. So we grab our gems here. More gems. 2 gems done. Key is done. Up to the top. Grab our artifact. And to the end we go. Just like that. Less than a minute. Nice. That's a Chaos Emerald. Not quite. I don't think... Well, maybe it's one of the Chaos Emeralds. Who knows? But there we go. We go through. Art looks very Journey-esque. Very Journey-esque indeed. Like, a lot of people say that. I think it might be the desert that does it, you know? Lots of sand. It's rough, it's coarse, and it gets everywhere. So now coming into the next level. This one is a pretty interesting one. It's pretty big. It's pretty sparse. There's not a lot in it. There's like only about 9 or so coins. But we need to grab them all. So I route that in such a way where I try and go from low down to high up. I know I'm not supposed to do that, but in this case, it minimizes the amount of backtracking that we get. Do not touch the red. If you touch the red, the run is dead because you probably blow up and have to restart the level. And restarting the levels is not great. That's a big button, by the way. Those big buttons activate the secret avatar collectibles. We don't need any of the avatar collectibles in this run. But they are there if you want an added challenge because they also reset if you fail to finish a level. Then we go grab our artifact up to the top. Do not land on the side of that. Thank you very much. Go down the bottom. Here's our key. Keep holding my jump after I use the slam. Go to the side there. Up we go. Moves my platform down. I'm going to land on the side here just to be safe. Got a big old bounce. And we go through. Well, there we go. 52 and you go through. Lovely, lovely. So, well, we are going to head into our next level here. This one is quite fun. If I actually go around to the next section. There we go. It is the Deserted Refuge. If I can do this stage correctly, we are going to bonk off 3 pillars and get to the end within 15 seconds. 15 seconds is what you've got for this one. So do our bounce and our fly off here. Let's see if we can do this right. So we're going to launch off the bottom here. Bounce off 1 pillar, straight, fly into the other. Use my double jump there just in case. Bounce off, jump. Going to not quite make that, so we're going to have to do the double jump here. Probably going to have to reset the level. Yeah, did not have the double jump there. So unfortunately, I need to reset because if I don't get 15, I don't get all 3. And the routing is very, very tight. So ideally, you don't want to use your double jump there. That's going to be very bad. Let's just go over here and see what happens. I use my double jump again, so I'm going to just go straight into the slam on this side and land up the top there. Slam down and see if I can still make it by the time we get to the 15. Oh, we just missed that. 15,399. 399 over there. It's like I'm buying a sofa from DFS or something. Let's go through. And while we're playing this level, Huds, if you've got anything you want to say, now is a grand time. So let's just donk off that. Away we go. And let Huds take over.
Thank you very much, Argick. Yes, we have a $5 donation from Cyphrius Kane, who says, called it. P.S. I'll donate another $5 if the donation reader can pronounce my name right, so I really hope I got that one correct. And that one goes for the bid war for Resident Evil HD towards Jill. Jill is currently in the lead by $15. Do we have time for 2 more, Arg?
You do, because I am flopping this level hard.
No worries. We have $10 from WPX, who says, Glyph is a super fun speedrun, and I'm so happy to see how much interest it's had recently. Less than a week ago, Boss 219 achieved the first any % world record in more than a year, which I strongly recommend you guys check out. Another great category to check out is Glyph Full Clear, where you get all the berries and unlock a secret ending. And then WPX came in with another $5 donation and said, Lamau, disregard my last donation, was thinking of a different Glyph.
Well played. Imagining you may have been thinking about the Celeste bonus, the Celeste fan game, I believe it is. I think it's a fan game. I can't remember if it's a fan game or a ROM hack. But when you said the word berries there, I'm like, hold on, you're thinking of the other Glyph there. I wonder. But yeah, that level was a little rough there, so I do apologize for that one. Supposed to bounce off the pillars, and I always went a little bit too high. So here's another time trial for you, where this time, I'm not allowed to touch the pillar. So I went from one touching the pillar to not touching the pillars. It's great. But yeah, going to be utter confusion now. We have an indie game called Glyph, we have a VR game called Glyph, and now we have the Glyph map mode for Celeste as well. How many Glyphs do we have? But here we go, there we go. We managed to get that one a lot better. But thankfully, we only have to do 1 level in the House of Ruins. So we can escape this by going to drop more gems in here. Only requires 2 to unlock, so back down to 9 gems. And then away we go as the temple rises higher. But it doesn't actually unlock anything yet, unfortunately. We need to go do the other side of the world. We could go to that lovely little beetle flying up there. But instead, we're going to go over to the left-hand side of the world. As we got to go through, we got to go in, we got to go down. We summon another one. Keep an eye on the rainbow in the cutscene here, by the way. Watch it just the trail slowly getting smaller as you go through. Pretty cool effect. This little guy can travel far. This little guy can travel far. Especially if I go the right way. Camera angle turning me around the wrong way there. Let's go through and down. One of the things I'm looking forward to is optimizing my hub world movement, because I know if I can optimize this, I will be able to save a lot of time as we go through into a longer level here. Again, another spread out one with the Wistful Remnants. And the idea is that we're going to just grab as many of these as we can. Ideally, not double jumping until I actually need to. Instead, we're going to use the slam bounce, because when you slam and you do a single jump, you can gain a lot of height rather than have to double jump all the time. Angle on the side there, so you got to be careful with where your landing is. Did not get that, so I'll get it on the way back. There we go. And he's here now that the exit is open. The game gives us some nice music to go through. Oh, do not land on that. Oh, that's going to be nice. Okay, we recovered. That's fine. Little bit too far out there, Arg. Not quite want to go to space yet. That's a different game. So we go through, we go in, we just bounce on all the buttons here. Using the slam, and the really interesting thing, the really cool thing that I actually like, you may notice as well, is that there is a guide We have a line with a circle at the bottom of it. This basically just tells you exactly where you're going to land if you were to slam. And we use it to our advantage here a whole lot, especially while trying to advance our way through some of the stages. You can enable it in the options menu. Really good for accessibility and even better for the speedrun as well. So through this one, we're now going to go into the level that can only be described as yeet the level, or as I like to describe it, just boom the level. And you're about to find out why. This level introduces you to launchers, so much so that literally the only thing we do is use launchers. So we're going to go launching to the left, and then back to the middle, then back to the right, then over we go. So there's one key, there's two key. You grab this key, you keep going. I let go of folding forward, because if I don't, I'm going to fall through and not get it. There's our third key there, and away we go to the end of the level, just like that. Literally a free 3 gems there. Super easy to do, and just completed it. Lovely. Wonderful. So we're going to leave the path of growth now. Going to head into our next area, the House of Joy. So if the House of Ruin is at one side and the House of Joy is here, what's going on with the story, I wonder? But yeah, we're just going to fly ourselves right over here, and then I'm going to just try and land at this. I did not want to open because I was not on the scarab there. This is a crossroads. So we're going to go all around the left to the right to go back into the middle, because the artifact that we need is to our right. So if we go from the left side round, it should allow us to have the proper route here. We get these platforms. I'm going to try and not touch them, although I just whiffed that, so I'm going to have to go back and touch it. You found the reason I don't want to touch it. They move up and down, and if they move up and down, you can fall off them, which is not grand. I'm going to get at the top one again, because you want to work from your way top down, especially when the boss or platform steals your momentum. Yeah, I'm calling it a boss. It's a boss platform. Oh, can you hit that? Thank you very much. Only downside of the rainbow. Sometimes I misalign my coin. Not going for the gem there, because I don't need to right now. Just going to grab that side, grab that side, and grab that side, and then work our way down. Not hitting the platform, not hitting the fire as well. Off the side of the pot there. That was good landing at him. Thank you. And then you can see the artifact over there. Again, I'm just not going to land on that one because I don't need to. Grab the final token, and away we go, because it gives us our double jump back as well. Not that we needed it, but off to our gem. And then from our gem to our final part of the level, off and down to the portal. Very nice. So we are almost pretty much done with gathering everything in the level now. We've got 2 more levels, I believe. We've got a really fun level coming up now. This one is the quickest level in the game. 9 seconds in the rapid ascent. Let's see if we'll do it first try. Probably not. This is what I mean by Glyph's ability to scale walls here. If you are against the wall, you basically have infinite jump, and we want to use that to our advantage here. And we just jump up as quickly as we can, heading off the side of things. I actually missed the last key there. That's super unfortunate. We would have got it in 8 seconds there, but here is a retry. So we got to go through, try it again. Dodge the red spikes there, because the red spikes will just do damage and kill you. And it's no fun, like that. I knew that was coming, because I got to jump in the middle there that we didn't want. So you just got to go through and deal with it as the game comes at you. So up this side, up, up, up. I'm too slow. Mash it, mash it, mash it. Ooh, 8.719. It's still under 9. It still counts. So there we go. 3rd time's the charm on that one. But that is the end of the House of Joy. So we're going to run away over to the little friend over here. Hello. So we have 75 coins, 12 gems, and 2 artifacts remaining. We'll grab 1 more artifact from the next level. And those artifacts will get converted into 9 gems, which will allow us to go from the inside here and then skip almost every other level. So we get 2 more in this section, and then the rest of them are just artifact levels, just time trials. So we're going to go in here. So this level is nice and fun because we've got 3 routes, so we have to take them all, and we got to come back around. Do not touch the red, as you saw in the other one. If you touch the red, then you explode, and exploding is no fun. And we also have the lovely little green on the platform there. However, like the other platform, it likes to move, and it moved. It likes to move. Thankfully, we have all our coins still, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to go through the ring platform here, and then up, grab my key again, and go back through. So this time, do not move out my way, platform. Gotta be very careful when you slam on them. You slam on them so it doesn't take you in the air as long. But if you slam in the wrong angle, as I did, you fall down and you land in the sand. And you die. Land on the side there. Do not grab that. That's good. Over this way. I don't know about anybody else, but I always feel like the OST is like, it's a very calm, a very chill OST. It reminds me of EVE Online, and now I cry because I missed that. Oh, don't do that. Thank you. Safe. We safe? Yeah, we safe. That's fine. Recovered. Safe. If I died there, I would have had to have recollected the keys and lost even more time, but we're all right right now. Making it through. Not my smoothest run here, but if I get under 30 minutes, I'll be happy. So we're going in. We're going down. Hit the button. Crumbling outpost. This is it. No more levels where we get any coins or anything like that. We're going to go in here. We're going to grab the key. We're going to grab the gem. And we're going to go out. And I'm going to go for a big launch here. No, I'm not, because I immediately missed it. So we're going to knock all the platforms down. And then hopefully get onto one that's solid like this. And then just launch myself up. Thank you very much. So there are physics in this game as well. You can knock platforms down, get them out your way. Go up to the gem at the red fire in the background here. Land on that. Land over here. Land on that. Jump over. Straight to the end of the level. And just fly it down. Portal! But yeah, from now on, we don't need to grab anything. We are now literally going to go do nothing but time trial levels. We have collected enough gems and have enough gems in reserve to get from here to the end of the level, or the end of the game, should I say, as long as I open up the right areas. I have accidentally opened up the wrong area once and had to do like 6 other levels, and it wasn't clever. But we're going to go launch ourselves over to the Forgotten Workshop. Unfortunately, it's going to remain forgotten, because we don't have to do any single level in here. So goodbye, Forgotten Workshop. We hardly knew you. You will remain forgotten. As we open up the door, tell us to go right up to the top area here. We're going to do 1 level in the room above. And then we're going to leave. So again, as I said, we've got nothing but time trial levels coming up here. So we slam down in the Lone Sanctum. Hit the button, then we go to Blockade. Now, Blockade has these lovely little annoying enemies that are going to try and yeet you away. Casually, absolutely hilarious to mess around with. If you ever play this game, just spend some time in this stage with these and have fun with them. They are legitimately hilarious to launch you around the place. In a speedrun, we don't want to get caught by them if we can help it. We want to grab our key and then run away. Oh, that's a launch. That's fine. So that might actually prevent me from getting the gold here. 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh! 0.3 seconds. 0.3. We are still safe. Good to go. Getting in there. Very lucky. Thank you, Arg. But there we go. That is that done. There is where you get your Rainbow Trail, by the way. So that is the level you need to do if you want to unlock the Rainbow Trail for yourself. As we got to go through, we got to go in. We got to have some fun. Again, another hub world here opened up. Another 4 levels to do. We're going to ignore every single one of them because we don't need to do them, which is unfortunate. But again, 80 plus levels waiting for you to do it if you want to go in here. 6 gems left. 2 gems after we spend 4 to open this. And we need another 6 to get up to 8. But we have 2 artifact areas giving us 6 gems, 3 each. You do the math and we got to go through. I'm trying to do math in my head. It's not working, even though I already know how this run goes. A little bit too much high on that one, but we got to go through. We got to go in. We hit the button, and then we win. So up to what I like to call Olympus Coliseum, because the aesthetic here looks like Olympus Coliseum. As we got to go through, we got to go all the way up the top there. So we're going to jump slam and do a double jump fly. Didn't get the double jump off there, but that's fine. Can get the double jump off later. Again, you can use your jump, your double jump, and your fly in any order, each with varying degrees of success. But there we go. 25 seconds is needed for this. But if you know the route that you want to go for, you can just take it. And in 17 seconds, done. One more level to go. Then we go to the boss fight. As we're about to run our way through here. Get one more level. We got to go and do the Sentinel's Flight. Gonna try and get down this giant desert here within 31 seconds to get 3 gems at the bottom. But if you touch the ground once, you're gonna die because it's all sand. So we're just gonna run, we're gonna fly, jump our way through. 1 down the bottom here. Launch, 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 And then down we go. Again, you want to make sure your double jumps, you get through the rings here. The rings allow you to refresh your double jumps and your glides. You want to angle yourself correctly so you land over and get that. I almost missed that. As I'm going to go and grab my last ring here. We should get it. 27, 28, 29. Safe. 29, 527. Triple gem for us. And we got to go through to our final level on the run here. Going to open up the final warp room, up to the Sanctum, up to the Guardian fight. And then that'll be time. Very short, very sweet run. Very fun to play as well. Like, just playing around with Glyph and the movement that you have in the game. It's simple, but it's very effective. You know, you get to just enjoy yourself and launch yourself around the place. It's a fun little speedrun. I learned it in a couple of days. It's very new, so there's still plenty of stuff to optimize. And as you can see, you're just climbing up the side. As long as you land on the gray and you don't blow up, you can just go wherever you want. Not like that. I don't want to go up into the sky, thank you. Not yet. So here we go. Into Sentinel's Rise. As we get to go through, we get to go in. And away we go. So it's the final boss. Welcome to the Guardian. This is the Guardian that is meant to be protecting the giant gem there, but has been corrupted. And what we got to do is we got to free it. So it's going to make a sandwich now. So there it spreads the butter. It's not happy about the sandwich, so it's going to put it in the bin. It's going to get out a new loaf. There you go, new loaf coming out. It's going to spread some more butter this time. Hopefully it does it better the second time around. So it spreads the butter. Nah, it's still not happy about it. I think it's going to give up in a second. So away it goes now. And that is phase 1 on the fight. And then it gives us our platform to go up to phase 2 as we go in. We're going to run our way over. Now we have to hit these buttons. That'll activate more of the crystals while the sand is rising up and the boss is going to come out and say hi. I'm going to try and line myself up so we can maybe get a head off this at the same time. I don't know where the boss is going to be. I'm going to jump up just in case. So I think that was an end one. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it was not. So I'm going to wait and just stand in here. Because then the boss should come and do its slam, which it does. And then what I need to do is I need to hit this and then move over very quickly. I don't think I got that. I did get it because I heard the shatter noise. That's very good. So into the middle here when you hear the shatter noise. And then I'm just going to stand here and wait because the boss is going to go to the outside this time. Smashes outside. It goes inside, outside, inside, outside. And as long as you've lined yourself up, you're good to go. And then I get one more here. Inside, outside, inside, outside. And we go into phase 3, final phase. Make sure the boss runs away. We get up to the platform here. I don't get stuck on that. Thank you very much, game. And then we get over. So time is going to be coming up when the boss is pacified. And we get to speak to Aobi. So Aobi will appear very, very soon. So we're going to just jump. It takes it out. We keep flying so it doesn't get us with its backswing. It's got a mean backswing. So as long as it doesn't get us on the backswing, we are fine. Again, we activate that. Up it goes. We fly through. Come down the other side. Up, up. Round and go. We got the one more here. And there we go. Boss is pacified. We have done it. Game is finished. Time is coming up. And time. There you go. That is Glyph. You did it. You defeated the Guardian. The Guardian will no longer drain energy from the heart of creation. That is the giant crystal that we had. And yeah. GG's. That is Glyph. Heart of Creation will return to normal. Corruption will disappear. Aobi is happy. Glyph is happy. Guardian is happy. And thanks to us, life will be able to return. But there you go. That is it. That is Glyph. I hope you all enjoyed this very quick speedrun here. It's very quick. It's very fast. It's very fun. Hopefully I can optimize it along with the runners of the Glyph community as well. See if we can get this down to like 20 minutes or so and make it a nice little fun speedrun. And who knows, maybe we'll do 100% someday. But there we go. Huds, if you want to take it away, buddy.
Well done, Argick. GG. Thank you for that fantastic run of Glyph there. We had a couple more donations come in, so I'll quickly read them out for you. The first one from Apache Smash, who donates $15 and says, "Hi Argick, I love watching your runs, mate." And that one goes towards Jill for the Resident Evil HD remaster. And we also had $5 from Kifrius Kane, who says, "Argick, did you know there's a species of corvid around where I live that's evolved to have a rather unique trait? They've gained the ability to interlock their feathers to prevent group separation during migration. We call them Velcros. To unsubscribe from Birdfact, send in a $5 donation with the message unsubscribe. And that one's also going towards Jill for Resident Evil HD, which puts Jill $35 ahead now of Chris. But yeah, thank you very much for that incredible run, Argick. Coming up next, we have Tempest Mars 1000 running Doritos Crash Course, no chicken. Stick around, we'll be back soon.